All-Pro defensive end Myles Garrett wants out, requesting a trade from the Browns and saying he wants to go to a contender. Garrett said the goal wasn't to get to Canton, but to win a Super Bowl. It's not about the individual side. He wants to do this with a team. He hopes to land somewhere that is possible to win a Super Bowl, right? Myles Garrett has recorded at least 10 sacks in 7 straight seasons, tied for the third longest streak since sacks became official in 1982. The only players with longer streaks in their career are Hall of Famers Reggie White and John Randall. Marcus, if the Browns actually trade him, which that's a big question, right? Shefty was saying this yesterday. The Browns have not moved on this so far. They've said they wouldn't do it. But let's say that they did. How big would this be?
Yeah, we all say stuff, Boogie. I'm looking forward to seeing where they trade him to. I got the Commanders, the Lions, and Tampa. And obviously, I talked about it yesterday with the Washington Commanders. The cap space, a young team with a quarterback that's going to seemingly going to continue to ascend. Joe Witt Jr., the defense coordinator, along with Dan Quinn. We know they like to get after the passer. But the Lions are intriguing to me because it will remind me of when DeMarcus Ware left Dallas and went to Denver, and him and Von Miller was opposite sides of each other. Obviously, Myles is in that vein on his way to getting the gold jacket once he continues this production. But to pair him with Aiden Hutchinson it would make them the most dominant 2 edge rushers. I keep thinking about Houston with Danielle Hunter and the youngin over there. But more importantly, when you think about Myles Garrett, Will Anderson, when you think about Myles Garrett and you look at it in totality, and I look at it from the prism of a defensive lineman, your linebackers get better in pass coverage and your secondary gets better in pass coverage if you add Myles Garrett to your front line, because everybody operation at the line of scrimmage is sped up. Or you either have to subject somebody without getting into a route in order to try to keep him off your quarterback. So he changes the picture defensively, like we talk about offensive guys as well. But that pairing in Detroit would be scary for people in the new DC Kelvin Shepherd.
Minnesota, Philadelphia, Washington. I think this is huge news. Marcus, guys like this don't come around often. They're not available often if he is available.
Rare.
This is like J.J. Watt in the peak of his career becoming available, or Aaron Donald. There's not a handful of guys in this league that every Monday, coordinators sit down and go, what are we going to do with this guy in every play?